Welcome back to The Price of Business. I am your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. We're going to spend some time talking about what's going on in the real estate front. I've got my very good friend, one of my favorite resources in that area, Shannon Register, on the program. And Shannon, good to see you.
It's great to be here.
Yeah, and I do want to remind people out there that you'll be able to check out this video footage as well on your website, and tell them where they can see that.
Our website is rrea.com. It'll be on our blog. It'll also be on our YouTube channel at rrea.tv.
You got to check it out. And let's talk real quickly. You've got a guest on who's been on before, did a fantastic job before, talking about really how real estate is reported, you know, in our area. And why don't you reintroduce him?
I have with me today Mike Blaylock of the Houston Newcomer Guides, and Mike is just a wealth of information because he creates these guides for it was 5 areas of spring. Now he's adding some more, so 6.
Well, actually 6, and now we're introducing a brand new Newcomer and Relocation Guide. We actually introduced it this week for Montgomery County and the Woodlands.
Very exciting.
Thanks for having me.
You know what's coming here, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. And in fact, obviously that's a great footprint for you.
That's right. That's right. With Exxon Mobil moving to the Spring Woodlands area, we're really excited about that, and that's why Mike's creating this new guide, which we're excited that it's coming out soon. And
we're very excited about it. That's going to be so big for everybody in the industry. You're talking about potentially a 6, 8, 10,000 people coming over a 4 or 5 year period. It's wonderful news for the city.
Yeah, no question about it. And so that's kind of a game changer. Now, what are you doing in terms of working with Exxon? And that question is really for both of you. Why don't we start with you first?
Yeah, that's a great question. I've got a relationship with Exxon Mobil through my years with Houston Relocation Professionals. We currently distribute Newcomer and Relocation Guides to them already. And their relocation company will use our Newcomer Guides as well. So we've got relationships in place with all those folks. And there's been talk about having even like a Houston resource room or something like that set up where we'll ship our Newcomer Guides to them, and then they'll set them up in Virginia or in different places that they're bringing employees in from.
So they can begin to fill it out in advance.
Absolutely, absolutely. We got to do that. Citco moved from Tulsa about 6 or 7 years ago, and they had set up a Houston resource room, and they actually had a Houston vendor fair, and we got to go up and meet people, and it was really neat to look in their eyes. And with the internet now, they've all done their homework, and they know more about Houston real estate than some of us do.
Yeah, no question about it. And you know what? Especially these mega corporations, they travel so many times in a lifetime, especially in the oil industry. Slumbers, they kind of created a model that they don't want anyone to gather moss. And so these oil people, they're used to moving all the time. It's almost like being in the military.
Absolutely.
Right. Well, and we streamlined the process. At Register Real Estate Advisors, we can help the clients from where they are, help them choose locations. We use the magazines for that to show them the different areas of town so they can pick where they want to be. Then we can narrow down the houses for them that we can send directly to their inbox. They can view them, look at videos of them, and really figure out what it is they're looking for before they ever even make a trip here to see our agents. And then when they come, the process is so short. We have 10 houses show them, we show them, and they pick one because we know what they want and they've chosen the area. So it's a pretty easy process, and we take them from start to finish all the way to the closing.
I love it. So let me ask you, when exactly are they moving in? When is Mobil coming in?
That's a great question. There are about I heard that there's 10 cranes on that site right now going up. They'll be bringing people in phases, from what I understand. I don't think they've made a formal announcement as far as the exact time frame for everybody, but essentially what's happened, BP on the west side did a deal where they'd basically build a building and then fill employees with it, and then when the space was finished out, they'd bring more people in. So we've heard it's a 6 or 7 year or 8 year process, and that's a 400-acre campus.
Yeah, that's perfect. You can sell everyone your home.
Oh, no, for the next 10 years, we're set.
That's
right.
Yeah.
Well, I've already got people from the Sugarland area calling, in Missouri City calling and getting ready to relocate out here. I mean, they're already making the plans and taking the steps.
So you said Virginia. What part of Virginia?
Fairfax, Virginia.
Oh, yeah. That's a beautiful area. They're going to have a little bit of a shock. I mean, Houston's beautiful, but in a different sort of way, if you know what I mean. I lived in Fairfax for a while, so that's going to be a shock.
It's supposed to get to 108 in Houston today, so
it's like,
that'll be a shock for them.
So, and then what was the other place? You said Virginia? And
they're consolidating a lot of campuses. So they'll be consolidating from somewhere around Houston as well. So I don't know that there's a formal announcement.
in and around Houston, they'll
that are
actually
gonna,
be relocating.
and it's like, why do we want to drive from Missouri City to
Right.
the Woodlands?
So they'll be
You don't,
relocating.
yeah.
You don't.
They'll be relocating to Spring in the Woodlands as well.
Man, that's incredible.
And we can help those people sell their houses wherever they are, Sugar Land, Katy, wherever they're coming from, and then help them find a home in the Woodland Spring area as well.
That's fantastic. I think that's awesome. And so you're. What kind of things are you doing? And this question is really again for both of you, but I'm going to start with you, Shannon. What kind of things are you doing to specifically get the word out, particularly for those outside of our area, that you're the place to go to?
Well, we always use our blog as our first and foremost sounding board to get information out. We've had lots of news and blog stories about ExxonMobil coming. Every time they release some, information, we post that. We, of course, advertise in the Houston Newcomer Guides, so when people go online and order the guides, and we're in those. We work with people from all over, not obviously not just for this Exxon project, but we always have people relocating the Houston area, and they use our website.
Oh yeah,
and
we're like the fastest growing city in America, or
yes,
one of.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Chicago's one of the fastest declining cities in population, and we're growing on almost the exact same proportion, which
it's great.
It's both great and it kind of makes me nervous because
Keep 'em
those people
coming.
ruined Chicago. I hope they don't bring their voting practices
Right.
to Houston. That's my big worry. But
We
yes.
send reload packets to every client that calls us that's moving into the area. We send them a packet. It's got maps, brochures, information, coupons. I mean, it's got a ton of information for them. And, of course, they can find lots of information from our website. We have videos of Houston, Spring, the Woodlands, all on our YouTube channel, so they can see the different areas of town and what's available.
What about you? What kind of things are you doing I mean, obviously you're actually in conversation with some of these folks.
We're working with them. We actually we're actually creating this new publication for Montgomery County, the Woodlands, but we do newcomer guides for West Houston, Northwest Houston, Northeast Houston, Clear Lake, Texas 288, and Fort Bend as well. And our website, HoustonNewcomerGuides.com, we call it Greater Houston's most comprehensive relocation resource.
And it is.
Well, thank you. I appreciate
That
that.
requires a lot of syllables, but yeah.
It is. It's luckily not much alliteration there. But on the website, people can order free newcomer guides as they're coming into town, and then they can do their research about neighborhoods and communities, home builders, real estate agents. They can get information about golf courses or shopping malls or whatever the case might be. We have links to all of our advertisers' websites. We've got blog posts.
And what's that website?
It's HoustonNewcomerGuides.com.
HoustonNewcomerGuides.com.
That's it.
So it's a great resource, even for people moving from Sugar Land to the Woodlands. It's a great resource for them. And then just as well, it's a great resource for people moving from out of state into the Houston area.
Absolutely. Well, that's fantastic. And how did you guys get heads up? We only have 30 seconds. How did you get heads up of this?
Shannon has been using our newcomer guides for a while, and
I've always used them.
of the move. How did you find out? Did you pick it up on the HBJ or something like that?
it was officially announced about 5 weeks ago, but there's been rumors.
You just saw it in the newspaper.
There's been rumors about ExxonMobil
Now watch the
coming up.
news because there's stuff happening every day when it comes to
And you can always-
relocation.
That's right. And you can always find real estate news at rrea.com.
Yeah, REA.com. Check it out. And so thanks to both of you. Great information.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to have a lot more for you after this. Remember, of course, always check it out at the really new and improved priceofbusiness.com. Make sure you check out all the improvements that are happening there. And don't forget to always check out the video at priceofbusinesstv.com. You're listening to Talk 650, the talk station.